Stanley Cup.
This weather report brought to you by White House Gardens, the largest supplier in the southeast of outdoor furniture, fountains, and planters. Visit them in Cornelius off West Catawba Avenue and at whitehousegardens.com. Mostly sunny skies today with a high near 79. Tonight will be mostly clear with a low around 57. Then more sun for tomorrow, the high near 83. Mike Jackson, WSIC News.
Jeff James, Iredell Station School Superintendent, here with you on Eye on Education, and I have Marlene Scott with me, and at some point today I'm probably going to call her Smith, but she's a Scott now. No, nothing against you, Todd. She worked with me, she was a Smith. But we're going to talk about a lot of summer camps that are going on this summer, and of course, you know, it never fails. I always get asked this, well, what are you going to do this summer? And I'm like, wow. We get even busier in the summer trying to provide camps, engagement for our students. There is a thing that has been known for many, many years, documented, research, summer slide. So unfortunately, if we don't keep kids engaged in literacy and other venues, they tend to lose a little ground over the summer when they're not in school, and so trying to catch them up the first month of school is something we hope not to have to continue to do. We would like kids to come in already where they were when they left, and then we can take off from there, push them ahead further. But we have some camp offerings. I will say, Marlene, that we've put together a list, and I haven't checked it in the last week or so, but my last count, we were somewhere 160 plus agencies that work with us in the school system, support us in somehow, some way, whether it's groups that come in to read, faith-based organizations. I think here in the county there's 370 plus churches. Mm-hmm. I would say that we try to have a couple faith-based meetings a year to sort of bring that community up to speed on what we're doing. A lot of them have church groups that do come in, church members, which are part of our community, that do come in and help us with reading, trying to increase the number of people that do that, especially in our schools that have at-risk students that need support, and that really does help a teacher. And just for the general public, you know, and everybody always says back in the day, I'm not really sure how, I learned to read because of my Sunday school teacher, Marlene. Yeah. So even, 2 years old, we were in Sunday school and had the little pamphlets. And
we had to read those.
Yes. And so my Sunday school teacher was actually an Iredell Statesville school teacher. So when I entered school, I already had a passion for reading, so I picked up every book. For some reason, loved westerns and read every cowboy and Indian book that I think was ever written. But love to read, and would encourage anyone out there to work with us. It does make a difference. And I had someone on a show, or I've been somewhere recently with the research project. It has been shown that reading to babies in the womb makes a difference. So early literacy. But that said, we're gonna jump back and forth and talk about some of the many things we have going on, and all this is on our webpage under community engagement. But we do appreciate all the support. Would encourage other churches, please get involved with your local school. We can always use some people to come in and read. We typically have about 18 to 20 kids in a class, K3. There are specific numbers that's been set into law, but we try to do rotation. We do not have, we try to put back the teacher assistants on local budget, but the state back in 2013 and 14 did a massive overhaul and cut teacher assistants out of the budget, and there's some people that would probably argue with me there. I can show it to you in black and white. There's a line item that says teacher assistants. When it's reduced by several millions of dollars, that means a cut. I still believe that also means a cut in Common Core. So we cut teacher assistants, and we wonder why we struggle in reading. The group rotation typically is 6. The best way to do it's typically 6 kids. We have some people call them horseshoe tables, and we invite 6 kids up, and then you can do direct instruction with those 6, work with them, and that really works while the teacher assistant works with 6 other kids, and while 6 typically read independently. So that model works, and I'm not really sure why we decided to throw the baby out with the bathwater back in 2013. I will say that letters is the science of reading. A lot of research done on that, and when I was in Stanley County, I actually invited Iredell to come down and join us. We kicked off letters and research of reading about 1.5 years, 2 years before the state, and it is showing significant improvements in closing some gaps in reading. So,
and some of those faith-based organizations that you just talked about, we're really excited. They have several of those vacation Bible schools, fun activities for the kids to do, free food. So I encourage parents to check out some of those local churches and organizations that are offering vacation Bible school. Sometimes it's a whole week of fun and food. So check out those faith-based organizations for some summer camp vacation Bible school. Absolutely.
So we're going to jump back and forth and talk about the different camps we have. Some of these are already full, some aren't. You just have to check online. But Iredell Statesville Schools gifted summer enrichment camps. You can go to our webpage, register online if it's not already full. But option 1, grades 3, 4, and 5, camp instructor Catherine Key. Location is Harmony Elementary School. The dates are the 19th through the 22nd of June, 8:30 to 11:30. It's a beginner's robotics camp, and they're going to work with Spike Prime robots, and we just have a plethora of robots. We've been blessed with those. So option 2, of course, same instructor at Harmony, and it is, so she's getting hours for lunch. Yes, teachers need to eat too. So option 2 would be in the afternoons during those same times. But again, this would be intermediate robots. So if you take the beginners, you may be able to sign up for intermediate. I know there's a limit on the number of options you can sign up for, so all kids can get involved. Also, same teacher, option 3, June 26th, 29th, 8 to 11:30, 8:30 to 11:30. And this is beginners. Option 4, same teacher that afternoon, and that would be an intermediate. Option 5, Lisa Burr at Cottle Creek Elementary, 19th through the 22nd, and that is basic robotics. They use the EV3 robots and just basic coding. So yes, we're exposing our elementary kids to coding. We have some really neat robots, rovers, quite a few things that our kids can actually learn to code early on. So option 6, Lisa Burr at Cottle Creek, the same dates, 19th through the 22nd. That's 12:30 to 3:30. That's basic robotics again. So again, several camps there. Music camp. Yep.
If your child loves music, there are several options for them to be able to go to the camps. And I think one of the great things about Iredell Statesville Schools and these camps that they put together, work very hard to find strategic locations so that all the kids have an access to attend these camps.
So Sharon Elementary, Marlene, has quite a few of those. It looks like 4 options there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll flip the page. Yep, 4 options there. Visual arts. That's at Cool Spring Elementary and at West Iredell Middle School. So check the website. There's so many camps, I won't go into detail. East Iredell Elementary, camps there. 2 different camps, 2 different options. Yoga.
So if you want to teach your child, or your child needs to be able to relax and know how to calm, we have yoga at Statesville High School. It's amazing. It's a 4-day camp to get your kids really in tune with how to relax. Maybe take them away from the cell phone for a little bit.
Yeah, that would definitely calm them down. So that's Brandy Kilgore. She has several different options there. Check that out under the AIG department. Registration, of course, camp is $50 per child. And I will tell you, parents, please don't let the cost of a camp be an impediment for your child, because we have tons of individuals that are willing to pay.
Absolutely.
Right, to pitch in.
Tons of sponsors who are willing to pay for kids to be able to go to camp. So if you could just reach out to Marlene Scott, 704-924-2025. I will be able to help you find a sponsor for your child if they are interested in attending these camps.
And of course, we do have a summer feed program, and it's part of the income tax dollars that we send to the federal government that I try to get back every penny I can for our kids. So part of that is child nutrition, and we actually get a higher reimbursement rate during the summer and make a little bit of a profit. So that goes over into the school year. So we have purchased some used vans to go around this summer. So you'll see a food van coming soon. So again, be out in the neighborhoods trying to feed our kids, and of course it's free. That said, and I'm going to stop and then let Marlene take over, but we also have virtual ISS courses in the summer. So if you're an overachiever or if you just need to get caught up on some courses, there are tons of courses taught by our local teachers. So if you're running into trouble, they're just a phone call or email away. But for middle and high school students, there's a plethora of online courses through virtual ISS, and that is run by Iredell Statesville Schools. It's our virtual courses. There is NCVPS. They offer some summer courses, but rather limited. But the virtual ISS courses, I would recommend those before I would NCVPS because they're homegrown teachers, they're local, and if you need help, it's easier to get in touch with them. So quite a few things being offered there. So Marlene, I'll let you jump in with what you got.
Absolutely. One of the exciting things about what we're offering with these summer camps is a lot of our nonprofits and the groups that we work with are hosting the camps for the individuals. And parents, there are some of these camps that are free, so you don't have to really worry about trying to get the pay because they're free. We've got a free STEM traveling camp that's going to be happening. The first one will be at the Boys and Girls Club on July 31st, and the second one on Tuesday 1st will be at the Bentley Center. Wednesday the 2nd will be hosted at the Salvation Army, and Thursday will be held at Christian Outreach Ministries. Pastor Glenn Ushery has been so gracious to let us use his facilities. Lunch will be free on those days, and the kids will be exploring, again, STEM activities, robotics, working with drones, all kinds of fun stuff. So those are all free camps. Speak Life and Live is one of our huge tutoring reading groups. They work at Statesville High School and MB Mills, but they are hosting a summer reading camp. As a matter of fact, it started this week. It's for kids ages 7 and above. The registration, I believe, is closed, but I'm sure if you call Saida Estrada or Leslie Morrison, they will be able to get your child in. Again, they're doing reading, phonics, creative writing, leadership skills. There's an educational field trip and a free Chick-fil-A box for all participants for lunch. There's a photography summer camp. This is going to be hosted in Troutman at the Mooresville Farm. It is from July 17th to July 21st. You can go for a full day from 9 to 3, or you can have your child attend for a half day. That's going to be sponsored by Elisa Crates Photography. So check that out on our link on our webpage. Children's Hope Alliance, one of our greatest sponsors that supports our students, is hosting a summer session of Heartstrings, June 19th through the 22nd. And then June 26th to the 29th, both for elementary and middle school. Middle school's in July and elementary's in June. These are art classes, weekly dance classes. There'll be some pool time and some lunch every day, and they will be at the Statesville YMCA. So if you're interested in your child participating in this camp, please reach out to the YMCA and get them all registered. So we've got two girls leadership camps. I know we have the Abby Winthrop camp that's going to be going on with Mitchell Community College. You can reach out to Mr. Brady Johnson on that and also his committee. Nikki Mott is one of the board members for that. So if you have a student that you or a girl you'd like to attend that, please contact him. all the way in Mooresville, we've got the Winnie Hooper Recreation Center sponsoring a Girls Leadership Conference, ages 12 to 17. The cost is $30, but this leadership conference is for girls building strong leaders, and we need more strong girls leading. So if that's a place you'd like for your child to go, please, please, please reach out. This weekend, we hope that everybody comes to our Juneteenth celebration. It's in downtown Statesville from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. There'll be some free items there for you, some food, some fun, some dancing, some music, all kinds of games and activities to celebrate the Juneteenth. So we hope to see everybody there. This is a good day to bring out your kids. There'll be some bouncy houses. There's a park close by, so kids can actually go by the park and play after they come over and eat some of our delicious food we have. Iredell Statesville Schools will be there. We will have a table and a tent. Lots of information about these summer camps we'll have, and some other information for you. We also are working very closely with our Men of Valor program and with the athletic boosters of Statesville High School, and they will be grilling turkey legs, and they are delicious, hot, fresh turkey legs. Come out and buy one of those turkey legs, because all the proceeds will then go to our Statesville High School athletic boosters to support their athletic programs. Several camps out there. Farm safety, if you like to farm like I do, June 14th, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow is a 10 to 2 camp. It's only $10. It's ages 8 to 18. Again, there's a place to call for registration. The kids will be working with ATV equipment, tractors, grain bins. You'll talk about fire safety on farms and lawn equipment. So that sounds like a great day. If you like animals, Zootastics is having weekly camps beginning June 12th to August 14th. Students can come and learn about all the animals there, learn how to take care of them, feed them, all kinds of fun activities at the Zootastics Parks Camp. We have the Southeast Dairy Youth Retreat. That's a Monday through Thursday activity. These students will be learning about dairy foods. They'll take a trip to the Lazy 5 Ranch and learn about the Lazy 5 Ranch. They'll learn about dairy plants and have farm tools, and then they'll have a wrap-up session where they talk about all the skills and things that they learned for the day. What a great way for anybody who's interested in agriculture or farming, who might go into that career, to have a fun camp to learn about something that they could be doing in their future. Mother, son, and father-daughter sneaker day. This is an event that's hosted by one of our partners, Village Intervention Program. It's one of our newest sponsors. They are hosting a night where mothers and sons and fathers and daughters can come and dance in your sneakers. Lots of fun activities and foods will be happening that night. Again, there's information on our link about that. North Carolina 4-H. 4-H has lots of offerings this summer. There's a huge event Saturday through Tuesday, July 22nd through the 25th. This is going to be hosted at North Carolina State University. So this is more like an overnight trip. So parents, if you want your child to go learn about clubs, dancing, they have a talent show, they do service projects. There's a big ceremony where they do a candle lighting. All kinds of activities happen at North Carolina State University. We have Center Stage Alliance. Center Stage Alliance, again, is another one of our partners. I hope you guys got a chance to see them when they did the performance, Sound of Music, at Statesville High School. It was amazing, amazing. But they have partnered with us to do a summer camp at the Unity Center, 1145 Salisbury Road, June 19th through the 23rd. This camp is from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., so something in the afternoon or evenings for kids to do. This camp is called Storytelling Through the Arts. The campers will be going in with theater workers who will help them learn all the things they need to know about dramatization and telling stories through camps. And the great thing about that is the Unity has several breakout rooms for the different ages, and also they have a stage. Lots more activities. Want to remind you about the back to school bashes. We have 3 of those already planned for the summer. One is on August 12th. Another's on July 29th. We want you to check out those flyers on our link so that you guys can make sure to get there, get the free supplies, backpacks, shoes, and there will be lunch at a lot of these events. And reminder that Statesville Rec is partnering with us to give us some free movies for our kids. It's the movies at the Martin Luther King Jr. Park. We also have a night at the Statesville Leisure Pool. It's called Dive In Movies. Each of these start about 8:45, and there is a limit on how many folks will be able to enter, so you got to get there on time. Those who are interested in art, we've got some free art contests. One is on vaping, and you just have to produce something about how people quit vaping. And youth, you could win a prize. This is ages 13 through 17. Again, we ask that you check out our site for all of these free and non-expensive summer camps for you guys to participate in. We want to make sure your children are engaged in the summer, so please check out the website and see if your child's interested in some of these camps. Anything else, boss?
Oh, we had a few more, but I believe these are full. But just to mention them, we try to do these each year at CATS. But there's an acting and film TV camp for the general public out there. We actually have a full-blown new studio at CATS and do a lot with animation, Adobe products, and actually Adobe Premiere and some of the other products in Adobe are a great skill set to have for producing movies, animation. So our kids actually in that program, even during the year, you can take several different courses in that genre of film and TV, and the kids produce some really neat things. If you haven't checked us out, Edge Factor, if you go to our website and click on that link, I think we're up to, Marlene, to about 35 videos now. And so what this group of kids and instructor does is we go out to businesses here in Iredell County and shoot video free for the organization. So typically Edge Factor has, here's what a plumber does, but to make it more personable, we partner with local people and show what it is here in our county. So a lot of the major corporations are there. So I would encourage you to go and look at that website, Aviation Camp at CATS. It's going to be at CATS and the airport, but we also have another one that you heard me talk about prior. So we've partnered with Ontario Air to bring in aeronautics camp at South Iredell High School. It's partnering with the JRTC Marines. Master Sergeant Fisher would be who you need to, and Michael Fisher would be his email. If you'll go on their website, find Mr. Fisher's name, click on it, let him know if you're interested. There is a $125 cost to that camp, but again, please do not let that be an impediment for your child getting to participate. We have community partners that are willing to pay that entrance fee, and the fee is just to pay for the materials that are used during the camp. But again, I think November to December, there's like another 4-week camp. So we are working with Ontario Air to get aeronautics kicked off the ground. And our hopes are when Weathers Creek opens is we will actually have an aviations program at that new high school. So a lot of great things going on there. Also at CATS, the culinary camp, nail art.
Nail art.
Yeah, nail art and robotics, BattleBot. So I love to watch that. So we are looking at getting into BattleBot. So that uses quite a few skills: welding, mechanics, coding, computers. So pretty neat. So it'll be interesting to see. I would love to see us set up a BattleBot ring in the middle of the automotive shop, put a cage up, and go to BattleBotting. So Thanks, guys, for all you do to support us, and we hope that we're supporting you and your children here in Iredell Stasel. This is Dr. James, Iredell Stasel School Superintendent, and then Marlene Scott with Eye on Education.